Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution, the Director's Cut. When we last left off, we were down here in the hangar about to take care of two security bots that are looking for us and that we have to deactivate before we can open the hangar doors. So let's do that right now. Because we upgraded ourselves to the point where we could deactivate the bots, which was the only thing missing from our hacking, I believe. I think we're all, yep, we're all upgraded here. Let's see, analyze, I never had any use for. Fortify, not really either. Stealth, we've already maxed out. Stealth enhancer. Noise feedback, cones of visions. Yeah, these are could actually be fairly useful. So we should think about investing in that. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. We've got a book. Brain implants. Comments by Hugh Darrow on a panel at the 2009 International Gathering of Neuroscientific Researchers. I'm finally convinced that neurostimulation technology can evolve to a level where it will not only aid those with neural dysfunction, but actually enhance the cognition of normal people. This mechanism, a network of platinum iridium electrodes connected to a subcutaneously implanted pulse generator in either a titanium or G-loop coated capsule, has previously been used to suppress the effects of Parkinson's disease, dystonia, or other neurological conditions. For example, in the case of non-Parkinson essential tremor. The electrodes are embedded in the ventrointermedial nucleus of the thalamus, while the application for dystonia and symptoms associated with Parkinson's disease, such as rigidity, bradykinesia, and akinesia, tremor, and the like, the electrode bouquet is typically inserted into the globus pallidus, or the subthalamic nucleus, dependent on patient state. We're already designing the next generation of these devices with wireless dosing protocols and remote application. It's only a matter of allowing ourselves to take the next step and implant a healthy person to go beyond the merely therapeutic application and into the modificatory. Alright, let's quickly check out here if there was anything of interest. Nope.
Security measures disabled.
So,
Hangar doors unlocked.
I presume those are said hangar doors. Button is probably what we're looking for. Ah, here. Big button. Big red button. EMP grenade. We didn't use any. Even though I saved them up. Yeah, we got 4 of them. Might want to get rid of that mine template since I doubt I'll ever use it. Nothing down here, so let's check the computer and then let's open the hangar doors. Zhang Li, Tu Kyle Seder. Madame Zhao's itinerary. Kyle, here is Madame Zhao's travel itinerary for the remainder of the week. Please be sure to stock plenty of champagne and those bonbons from Brugger's that she loves so much. Li Li. Zhao Yanru travel itinerary. Tuesday, Singapore, departure 0800, return 1730. 12-hour meeting or 2-hour meeting? HD. Oh no, 2-hour meeting. That's in a parenthesis. Thursday, Hong Kong, departure 1000 hours or 10 o'clock in the morning, return 16 o'clock. 2-hour meeting, BP. Friday, Shanghai, departure 1200. Return 2100. Dinner with Chairman T.
Security measures
Okay,
disabled.
nothing of any interest.
Hangar doors
So,
unlocked.
let's open the hangar doors.
Opening hangar bay.
And here comes Farida. Oh, there's a whole area back here. Let's check it out in case there's something useful. Cyber Boost Pro Energy Jar. Basically that is like the candy bars, only it fills up, I think, all 4 of your slots if you have them. But it takes up a ton of inventory. It takes up, I think, 4 spots. Rockets, we don't need. Frag grenade, we don't need. Typhoon, sure, why not? Well, I think that's pretty much it. So we can finally head out of here. So, goodbye, Hengsha.
Jensen, time to hightail it back to Detroit. Get in.
We're not going to Detroit.
What?
We're going to Montreal. I'll explain en route.
Damn right you will. Sure about this? I mean, it's not some tiny cable station you're infiltrating.
Zal mentioned an Eliza and a phone call to Picus. Put them together, it has to mean Eliza Kassan is in on this.
You don't think that's a bit of a leap? The world's most famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad?
We can argue the fine points later. Set me down on the tower. I'll get in from the roof.
Nice tower.
Jensen, it's Pritchard. Malik tells me you want Eliza Kassan's location.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's not. I bypassed the firewall easily, and I've pulled up a 3D model of their floor plan. Her office is in the tower, room 404.
On my way.
I'm just checking around here if there's anything useful to us. Not that we have any space in our inventory, but we could upgrade our inventory. Why don't we do that? I don't know. Because I'm kind of a hoarder and I like to hold on to my Praxis kits in case I need them for something else. So we could either jump over the fence or we could hack our way in from here. Level 4, so hacking is finally getting harder.
Access granted.
300 credits. Although it doesn't seem all that much harder. So let's see, what do we have? We've got a credit chip. Got a beer. 2 beers that we don't need. A cyber boost bar that we can't pick up. And an ammo capacity upgrade that we also don't need. And there's the paper. Figures show sharp global rise in terrorism. The number of serious international terrorist incidents more than doubled last year, as reported by the United Nations Terrorism Task Force. According to their statistics, the number of significant attacks grew from 1,285 to 1,285, up from 582 in 2026. For proponents of private militias, these figures validate and support the increasing use of private contractors to help deal with terrorism, such as Bell Tower Associates. Intergarda plc, and Sharp Edge Incorporated, all of whom have greatly bolstered their global presence. Those opposed to the expanding role of these militias argue that the integration of private and public security forces is cost prohibitive and undermines the checks and balances needed for true democratic accountability. To address these concerns, the UN report proposes the formation of an international counterterrorism unit. Large weapons cache found after standoff. A storehouse of handguns and assault weapons was found in a Brisbane home after a two-day standoff with police. Authorities say 8 pro-China rebels were taken into custody. The South Australian Federation was once again forced to bring in private contractors to help quell the unrest. Well, it's never good news, is it? So, I doubt there's anything on top of these things. So, let's head inside. And a book. Uniting the World. What is the Pacifist Group? Pacifist is comprised of many marketing services and media companies. These include advertising agencies, public relation firms, media and entertainment studios, market research companies, communication satellite facilities, and web service providers. The Pacifist Group considers itself a parent entity, bringing together the right combination of capabilities to serve analytic and creative brand marketing needs. The world's largest telecommunications provider, the Pacifist Group, has more than 1,000 primary and branch offices operating in over 100 countries. It is our pride to state without fear of contradiction that there is nowhere on earth where Pacifist can't be found. Led by Eliza Cassan, our most respected journalist and voice of our premier news channel, the Pacifist News Network, we work with nearly 1 million people worldwide. Pacifist dedicated colleagues range from copywriters to bloggers to famous movie directors to top music stars. Of course, there are no concerns that the major news network is owned basically by a marketing firm. Wait, I thought that the door over here maybe was the stairs going down, but it is not, so maybe we can find something useful in here. Or maybe not. Seriously, there's nothing in here. Nope. Not even a vent. Nothing at all. Okay, we're out of the maintenance area. What is that, a speaker?
The city of Canberra saw intense fighting today when Australia's 12th Commando Regiment attempted to oust a group of Free States insurgents from the south.
I don't see anybody, which kind of makes me worried. Picus Web. Okay. We're looking for Office 404. I didn't look at the number on the door, but I presume it's not the very first office that we run into. Credit chip. An unlocked computer. Okay, coming in, heads up. Orders came from way up, code blue. The situation is critical and everyone must be evacuated. No details whatsoever. They're going to put the building on lockdown pretty soon. Get ready, Jack Mosner, Picus head of security. Get out now. Don't have much time. Get out now. I don't know what's up, but they're evacuating the building. parking regulations. Hello all. Need I remind you that there are a lot of people working in this office and that we have parking regulations for a reason. Please be professional and use the parking spaces assigned to you. This is the last warning. Next time, culprits will see their vehicle towed. Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, when you have a big office like this and people just park willy-nilly, that's not good. And of course, the executives will get all upset because they probably have the best parking spaces right by the entrance. Okay, 100 more credits. And an ebook, Synthetic Thought, The Human AI. Can a machine lie? The evolution of artificial intellects raised questions of a moral and ethical nature that affects humans in a way that no other technological development has before. If the search for AI is to create a mechanism that reasons and intuits in a fashion similar to a human organism, then what is the scope of the morality of such an intelligence? As early as 2009, at the Laboratory of Intelligent Systems in the École Polytechnique Fédérale of Lausanne, Swiss, scientists developed an iterative experiment using robots with a 264-bit binary code genome that governed how they reacted to different stimuli. After 500 iterations, the LIS robot had learned to think around a task set for them, the gathering of a resource, to the point where they could lie to their fellows in order to hoard said resource for themselves. And of course, that's what the economy is all about, hoarding all the stuff for yourself. So you make all the money. Not just a lot of money, but all of it. But then, that's very much baked into the system. Ooh, conference room. I'm still not seeing any people. That's the paper we just saw. Looks like this place is empty. So maybe the evacuation order was actually something that happened right now. Whoops. Here we go. You guys asked for my passcodes? Here you go. Login, PK, and password stacks. ICAS help people set up their codes in my department. I studied computer at night school. Phil. No, please don't. We've got it from here. Thanks anyway. IT security group. Somebody was gonna do it on their own. Probably not the best thing to do in an office environment. No, nothing else of interest here. There's an... Well, I didn't want to hide there. I want to hide on the other side. Just another paper. Ooh, yes please. So let's see, these offices don't have numbers, but since we're in the Picus Web area,
Jensen, something's not right. Picus is a 24-hour global news network. Why isn't anyone answering their phones?
I'll get back to you on that.
so yeah, this place is disturbingly quiet. So let's check out this side. Now, this is where we came in from. Not sure who I'm hiding from, but let's just be safe. Aha. A vent We will come back and check it out in a moment. That's just a CD-ROM. Remember those? Call me old-fashioned, but I do miss having music on CDs. And not just the digital versions. Alright. Seems like there's nothing else on these desks. Let's do this as a pretty easy hack for some reward. 100
Access
XP.
granted.
Sure, why not? I think we're very close to getting another praxis point. Come on, give me some XP for crawling through here. Huh. Okay. Oh, this is like, what is this? The break room? Credit chip. Ooh, stun gun. That gives us, well, one dart is better than nothing, but that's probably not the break room if there's a computer in here. Somebody must work here. Cafeteria massacre. Okay. Whoever started the excitement in cafeteria fridge number 5. You know, the one about slowly turning what looks like a roasted beef stew or meal or whatever into a sentient creature that knows only the twin imperatives of suppressing all life and assaulting all senses. Could you please buy yourself semi-automatic military carbine and put an end to the abomination you've created? There's an article missing. Seriously, whoever left that stuff in there, clean it up. It's fucking disgusting. Renzo. About Panchaea. Hello, Robert. Tom just sent me an email about the whole Panchaea coverage idea we discussed last week. I think we just might have found a viable angle. I was like you at first, and a bit uncertain, but I have to admit, he's got me convinced. We can probably use this to favor Pika's official position that the extra user clicks won't hurt with the sponsors. Everybody wins. Check back when you have the time. Well, of course. You can't have a corporation this big and not have it have its own agenda when it comes to news coverage. So let's see where else this leads and if we can finally get our XP. No, we can't. This seems like a conference room. Or, well, an office with a conference table.
Given that Bill found associates.
Oops. So, level 1. At least it's not unlocked. So at least we have a little bit of a challenge.
Access granted.
And a stopworm. Security protocol. Hello all. Just a simple reminder regarding security and emergency protocols. In the event of an emergency, the various security doors located around the Picus complex will activate based on current security patterns. These doors are of course meant to increase security around the complex. Alternative routes and evacuation measures are a crucial part of everyone's safety. Please make sure to revise section 5.1 and 7.3 of the employee manual on a regular basis. Jack Mosher. I think it's Mosher. Picus, head of security. Employee Day. Hi everyone. As you know, next month it is time for our biannual Employee Day. All of you are cordially invited to the Fun Dome on Saint-Hubert for a variety of activities such as VR wars, virtual boxing, arcade machines, and of course, an Alley Combatants VI tournament. Or Alley Combatants 7, organized by none other than our IT department. We will also rent the pub upstairs for those who prefer a more relaxed atmosphere and, well, booze. Free booze, that is. Please inform your presence before next Friday, your social club delegates. I remember those fun gatherings.
Reporting to you live.
Whoops, there's something back here. One time, the company I
Looks
worked
like
for...
everyone left in a hurry, Pritchard. The place is deserted.
Because somebody triggered a fire alarm and then silenced it. I suggest you find Miss Kassan quickly and get out of there.
We're demanding that the
So anyway, I was saying they organized like a big dinner for everybody in the parking lot. And then me and a bunch of other colleagues who played instruments put together a band and we had a concert there. Which was nice because we got a few afternoons off of work to go rehearse and set up everything, so, well, and it was fun. It's always fun to play. Even though some of the music was fairly trite. Okay, Morris, here are the passcodes for some of the employee terminals you requested. Blah, blah, blah. I'll send you the rest in an hour. Not that we particularly care. Okay, we're all full on ammo. Nothing behind these.
Check the emergency activation logs, Pritchard. I've got a sealed fire door here, and I suspect it's not supposed to be.
All the building's fire doors are locked down, but you should have a clear path to room 404.
Okay. So let's first check the outside so that we can have some kind of method to our madness. And we know where we've been. Another pocket secretary. Server room door code 8825. Picus mail password. Bank account. Fantasy hockey. Leafs sucking 67. Well, of course. Probably a Habs fan. Did we read this? Uniting the world. What is the Picus Group? Picus is comprised of many marketing services. Did we already read this? Yes, we did. Huh, I think it's the first time we come across a duplicate ebook. So, more money. Modernization 9? Sup dudes? Who wants to start a new Modernization 9 campaign? World size humongous, nations 12, forced alliances on, length long, 2,300 turns. Anyone interested? Just ping me back. P.S. Shotgun on the Germans. Give me them Panzer tanks. Important. Comet story edit. AK. Just reminding you about my note on that comet story you're uploading today. Please make sure to remove the frame where you can see the VersaLife space station in that sky shot. The big boys will blast us if we leave that in. Guaranteed. Sean Gibbons, Picus Web. Whoa. Guy drinks a lot of soda. Another credit chip? We're getting rich just rifling through people's drawers. Okay, that seems straightforward enough. Even though it's level 4.
Access granted.
And $300. Ma chaise. Peu importe. Qui a pris ma chaise? I think this is my chair. It doesn't matter who took my chair. La chaise fait exprès pour le... we have... Or there are chairs that are expressly made for mini meetings. SVP, s'il vous plaît, so please. I think leave it and don't take it again. Every time the settings are changed, I have to pass 30 minutes. I have to spend 30 minutes to reset everything the way I guess it's supposed to be. Merci, Lionel. We have rules for a reason. Listen, JF. We have these reviews for a reason. Liberty of the press or freedom of expression have absolutely nothing to do with us. You are a very good columnist. Funny, witty, a bit disturbing, but that's part of your style. This is not a commission to sanction your right to speak your mind, for God's sake. It's an editing review. It's standard procedure, and you know it. Now, one of Picus' main responsibilities comes from the notion that everything we do can have effects on the mind and emotions of the public. With this comes power, but with this power comes responsibility. Now, it's all very cliche, I know, but it's still true. You can't go around spurting insanities just for the sake of it. You can call it an agenda if you want to, but I prefer to think of it as a responsible approach to entertainment journalism. Entertainment journalism, two things that should not be together. Anyway, we're still up for a session of Universe of Shadows on Saturday. Dave. Web Awards. Hey guys, just to let you know that 2 of our new sites, Covenant Playground and Psycon 11, have both been nominated for Web 3.0 awards in the following categories: Most Original Gaming Forum, Best Web Comic, Best Webisode for Tony's Back in Post-Nuclear USSR, and Best Visual Design. Congratulations to everyone. Merry Gops. Okay. Well, of course, there's a lot of pressure to make the reporting conform to the interest either of the company itself or to other companies with which it's friendly. Another Praxis kit, very nice. Funny that somebody has one just lying around in his desk drawer. Perry Papadakos, Bell Tower link down. The page with the article rebuking the accusations against Bell Tower activities in Australia is down. Better get it back up ASAP. Right, we gotta run interference and do damage control for Bell Tower. Approved vocabulary. Hello all. Just a simple reminder to always go through the lexicon of approved terms and vocabulary. Check the wiki. HTTP blah blah blah. Before you submit anything to the official servers or post anything on the forums. Thank you, Nancy. C'est tout le mystère de l'argumentation. On doit blah blah blah. My French is not good enough to really translate that. So anyway, of course, I lost track of time and we're well over. So I think I'll end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.